Hello, and welcome back to Oracle of Night. This is Angelica with messages from the angels, an angel reading. When I was getting set up for this reading, this Archangel Michael card, Let Go of Fear Now, popped up. And the card itself has a little prayer on it. And what it talks about basically is clearing away heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts and feelings, and to help whomever is seeking it to feel safe and deserving of guidance. And basically, in this life, our biggest enemies when it comes to anything is our own way of thinking. Our thoughts, our fears are what keep us held back. And so I think that this particular reading is going to hopefully help some of you out there who've been struggling with this. But I also want to remind people that there's a thing called toxic positivity on the flip side. And that is where you start to judge yourself and compare yourself against other people. And you feel that if you aren't positive all the time, or vibrating higher, or feeling happy all the time and positive, that there's something wrong with you, or that you are somehow not in the right place spiritually. But the reality is, it's absolutely humanly impossible to be that way all the time. It is human and it is natural to feel things. When you feel sad, when you feel angry, when you feel hurt, when you feel rejected, all of these things are natural human emotions. It's okay to feel some guilt sometimes or shame. All of it, it's human. But what you also have to do is recognize that, okay, I have this hard stuff to deal with right now. I have all these emotions. Ride out the waves of those emotions and then let them go. Let all of that suffering and pain and negativity go. And then you attract more positivity into your life. You cannot manifest anything that you want, no matter what it is, if you are in a place of negativity. And likewise, the ego-based thinking, what that is like thinking that you need something so much, and it's wrapped up and tied up into your ego, and then recognizing and realizing that what you think you want is not really what you need. And what you need is not always what you want, but it is something that if you let go of this fear that you have, this thinking that is holding you back, then you will get what it is you actually want. We attract what we want when we let it go. And it's hard to do. It's really hard to do. But that's the reality, is that if you really want something, you actually can't be obsessed about it, and you can't be thinking about it all the time. Okay, let's go ahead and get started in the actual reading. Part of it, if it does apply or doesn't, that's fine. Whatever resonates, just take it with you. Whatever doesn't, leave it behind. Okay, let's get started with just these cards here. Okay, first up, I drew the 8 of Fire. The 8 of Fire is the same as the 8 of Wands, and in the traditional tarot, the 8 of Wands is something coming rapidly towards you. In this deck, the Dreams of Gaia tarot, you see the 8 of Fire is represented by this masked woman, and she has all this vibrant fire energy just encircling her, and she just looks strong and powerful and regal. And this is the energy that you need to start harnessing instead of fear, okay? Fire energy is creativity, it's our passions, it's our desires. So I really am getting a sense from Spirit that this is about desire. If you want to get something, no matter what it is, love, money, comfort, stability, in order to manifest those things, you have to be in the right frame of mind, okay? You have to be kind to yourself. If you're not kind to yourself, if you don't let go of guilt, if you're not compassionate to yourself, if you don't nurture self-love and self-care and find inner peace, you can never move forward with your life, and you can never get to where you're feeling this passionate creative energy. When we're in a place of regret or guilt or shame, then we end up being stuck in that negative cycle, and we attract more negativity. Take your time making this decision, okay? So we're not exactly talking about a decision here, but what I feel this is saying is that it's to take your time with whatever it is that you want. Think about it. Is it what you really want? Is it going to help you? Or is it a harmful obsession? Is it really something that your heart truly desires? Or is it rooted somehow in your ego, in your pride, in what you think people around you need to see you have? The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay? So, what it is that you desire, what you want to manifest, what the angels are telling you to stop fearing, is the fact that everything that happens in your life is guiding you towards this purpose. Even when bad things happen to us, sometimes it's not about us. What it is it's about what's happening to the other person or the situation. And you have to always remind you that even when bad things happen, sometimes it might be what you need to clear open a space for something new, to grow, to bloom into this beautiful, full rose. And see, here's a doorway, and it's like we're moving into this doorway. And I feel that there's this huge energy shift going on, like I said in my one of my last Instagram videos. And then in that energy shift, we need to focus on what is truly important to us. Okay? So, moving on with that. Let's get some crystal reading cards, healing light oracle messages with that. Is there anything blocking us? Is there anything we can learn? Okay. I don't know how to say this particular crystal, so I'm just gonna let you see it there. I think it's Calcite. Anyway, it's a teacher. Ancient wisdom crystal, ancient wisdom. This goes right into everything that was said before on the taking your time, on cracking it open, that everything's happening for you. If you turn yourself inward and you listen to your heart, and if you open up your mind and listen to your soul, your ancient ancestors, your soul guides, your higher power, they're going to guide you. They're going to teach you. You have to let go of your fears and reframe your thinking so that you aren't living with this toxicity all the time. And something that someone told me a long time ago, and it didn't resonate for a very long time. I denied it as being truth when it was first told to me, is that anger, the emotion of anger, is rooted in fear. All around is unhealthy. And the way that you are going to tackle this fear is to really embrace your passions. The King of Fire is a king that is just filled with passion, desire, creativity, just goes out headstrong and gets what they want in this world. There's a lot of joy, happiness. This reading I feel definitely resonates with fire signs. Right here we have the lion, we have the Leo energy. This is the King of Wands. So again, this is definitely strong fire energy. The Seven of Fire is about heeding your intuition, looking within, seeking answers, discovery, awareness, trust. In the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, this card is about looking inside. See this bowl with this lotus unfolding? It's like you are looking into the bowl, into the reflection, and you're seeing what is important and how to conquer fear. And I almost get a sense that in the imagery related with this, it's like, you know, the snake wrapped around her hand is almost like the fear inside. And this, I don't know if it's a butterfly or what kind of insect, I think it's a butterfly, on her forehead represents freeing your thoughts. So it's a really, really, really beautiful, intuitive clarity that you're seeking and needing to get rid of this fear. Okay, so let's get a positive affirmation to go along with this. How are we going to be better and kinder to ourselves? What can we do to alleviate our fears? How can this be achieved? I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Wow. Okay. So, again, pause, reflect, listen to your intuition, reach up for your higher power. You will receive the guidance you need to alleviate your fear. A whole bunch of cards just fell out. I don't think that they are relevant together right now because it's a little too much. I think the angels want all of us to slow down and look within. Yeah. Breathe. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns, okay? Old patterns. So to get to this elevated consciousness, to get to this intuition, to be able to be this passionate, creative person who's manifesting their desires and they're feeling fulfilled, the first step is to just breathe. And it's funny because what I actually had put on the altar space with the angels was just breathe. So I feel like all of these cards together right now are very strongly in synchronicity with each other, the messaging. Okay, so let's get another angel to see if there's more we need to learn. Courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. All right. Let's get a tarot of the spirit card to go along with that. How can we be more courageous? Two of Water, Sacred Cord. Four of Earth, Power. Resurrection. Two of Earth, Cause and Effect. So what this is saying, I think, is that most of you that are here watching this are trying to find true love. This card here, this Two of Water, it's about the sacred cord that ties two souls together. So this could be a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection, a deep bond between two souls. Loving, fulfilled, complete, overflowing. It's a really beautiful card. And tarot, this is more important than the Lovers. And what I find interesting is the bottom of the deck energy right now. actually is the Lovers, okay? So I'm leaning really heavily towards this reading being more about letting go of fear and being without preconceived notions of what this connection is even about. Sometimes we try to force things that aren't meant to be because we think that that is what we need, what we want. But in reality, it isn't. And we have to take the time to make the right decision. And so, how do we do that? Four of Earth, power. Four of Earth is kind of about taking a pause, standing back, building yourself up. I think that this is really about being grounded in your own power, going back to the courage that you need from Archangel Ariel, and the breathing that Raphael reminds you that you need. It's going to cause you to have this moment of resurrection. Once you let go of fear, you become open to the entire universe. See that? It's just beautiful. And in this card too, on this deck, the Tarot of the Spirit, as you see, the resurrection card shows two people joined together. And it's like this is a entity, like maybe a god or goddess or a spirit ancestor that's coming out of them. Or let me scratch that actually. Now that I look at it up close, I see that it almost looks like this person is coming out of them. So actually, it's like this is about the twin flame connection. It is actually, definitely, because these are the two souls of these individuals coming together and becoming the one soul that is the twin flame connection. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Cause and effect, Two of Earth. So most people trying to get there to this ultimate connection, to this Two of Water, this Two of Cups, we end up in this cycle, right? If it could be a cycle of running and chasing after someone, and it may or may not be that someone that is that sacred half, that twin flame connection, right? But if we drop fear, we let go of all of that negativity. Again, counselor, Archangel Azrael, you're a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. It's talking about your inner wisdom, which again was also in this card. So it's really about listening to yourself, that inner wisdom, letting go of your fear-based thinking, and dropping the negativity in your life. That's going to bring you closer to union with the right person. And I just want to leave you with one final angel message. You're on the right path. You already are in the right space spiritually. You just have to nurture it. Okay? Know that you have been guided. You were guided to watch this video today. You've been guided for a long time on the right path. And you have inside of you the insight and the knowledge to bring all of your desires to fruition and manifestation. So the prayer that's on here says, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I can easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. Wow, that is some powerful, powerful stuff here, guys. I mean, we just went on a little journey through these cards, and it all started with letting go of fear, popping out when I set up. All I knew tonight before I got this video recorded was that I wanted to do messages from the angels. And I set everything up, and this is what came forth. So I was definitely guided. It was important, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If so, please like and subscribe, share with your friends. You can also follow me on Facebook and book a personalized reading. There's limited availability, but just check in. You can always direct message me and see if I'm available. My Facebook page is facebook.com/Oakland's Oracle of Night. You can also follow me on Instagram, my original social media presence, at Oracle of Night. Thank you so much. Many blessings, love and light.